So how can you integrate presence into your daily life? Life happens, and there are things that are constantly going, and we're busy, right? So it takes pausing, and it takes some creativity. It takes you being willing to kind of be a little weird. It's okay. Let me tell you a little bit about each of the things that I try sometimes to kind of help me bring myself to this moment. There's something called box breathing. So just picture a box, literally. And what you do is you inhale for like a count of 5, maybe. Inhale, ready? Do it with me. Ready? Pause for 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, 5. Inhale for 5. Pause. You get my point. It's an inhale for 5, a pause. An exhale for 5, a pause. But each one of those is a square of 5 seconds. It helps you to slow down, brings your rhythm. You also can pick up a fruit, or while you're eating, start to notice the textures, the colors on your plate. Notice how it feels in your mouth. Use your 5 senses to see it, to feel it, to taste it, to smell it. When we eat, sometimes we'll take our meal and we'll sit at a table and we'll scarf it down, or we'll do it at work and we'll scarf it down, or we'll be in a cafeteria and we'll scarf it down, and we're not even present enough to really appreciate what's in front of us. When you take a moment to explore it and really have kind of mindful eating, all of a sudden you start to understand that this is nourishment. This is a choice I'm making. I'm not just going to grab something and go and throw it in my mouth. I'm going to say, I'm grateful for this. Again, gratitude, mindfulness takes a moment in time to recognize that this is good for us. And so sometimes when we make the most mundane things blissful, we're able to be in the present. That's eating, that's washing the dishes, seeing prism on the bubbles. Could be brushing your teeth, feeling what that feels like. But when we do those kinds of things, it helps us to drop in. Another thing I like to do is a body scan. I do this when I get up in the morning. Before I even really open my eyes, I'll lay there and I'll literally go from my toes all the way up, and I just picture every single part of my body. Where am I feeling tension? Where am I feeling joy? Am I feeling any sensations that are going on? Why could that be? It kind of helps to just kind of check in, right? These are all inquiries into our current space. Another one is sit in a room you know well, your bedroom, your office, your kitchen. Look around. What brings you joy? What items, what books, what furniture, what colors did you choose? Notice why each piece or object is in that room. You start to tend to think, oh yeah, that's about that trip that I once went on. Oh yeah, I love that color. It brings me joy, right? So the room you know so well, we can fly through it just like we can through life. Slow it down, be in the moment, and drop in the pause. Another one, of course, is meditation. And people always talk about different ways you can do it. And I just want to encourage you, meditation is for you. Do it in any way, shape, or form that works for you. It's just simply sitting still. For me, looking up at the sky and watching an airplane create a contrail is meditation. For me, sitting in the grass and watching the trees sway, it's a meditation. Sometimes I need a guided meditation. Sometimes I'm so distracted, I'm like, this isn't working for me. I got to catch those thoughts and let them go on through. Meditation is meant for you. So that's another place where you can really do this. So why is it so important to drop in? Well, we're always looking at the past or the future, and it can paralyze us. It feels very, very uncertain. And what presence does is it brings life and less suffering, because there's no uncertainty in the present moment. We know what we know right now. It's a beautiful thing. Give yourself the gift. Try hard to stay right here as much as you can. And again, remember, presence is in your back pocket. It's just up to you to tap into it.